So 2 years and one pandemic ago. Why did I come back after so long? I'm just the old gal on the block now. Not the same pisser that I was 3-4 years ago. Sorry, still the same pisser, just older. No true Plutonian really cared about what happened in the last 2 years. I would imagine a true Plutonian might have cared about the underbelly of what was happening the last 2 years. So what the hell? How did you guys transform yourself? Did you transform yourself? Did you just stay in your room? Stare at walls? Did you go break rules? Hopefully you didn't harm anybody or any animal or any living thing. Because then you're just a piece of shit. You're not really a Plutonian. You're probably some Martian or something. Well, my audience for who still comes here. When times are tough for any Plutonian type of personality, they just get tougher. You climbed under a rock, I don't know. You might want to claim yourself Plutonian, but you probably had some like Stupitarius or air floating through your body. Anyway, I would like to hope that my dangerous kids will be running with the devil. The great David Lee. So many people died. People die. Yay to my Virgo moon. People die. Yep, people die. I didn't get Rona. I tested over and over, and people were like, "Why would you test?" As if it was some sin, right? Why would you do that? Well, because I like to run with the devil, and I like to push the whole, like, purpose. Like, if someone's going to tell me a cloud above, has this sort of blue lining, and I clearly know it doesn't have a blue lining, I'm going to find a lasso, like some magical lasso, and I'm going to lasso that cloud, and I'll be like, "Look, you fucking idiot. I'm going to call 4 other people, and this cloud has no blue lining." So, with the Rona, I went and got tested. I didn't get my brain jabbed. I took 3 spittle tests and like 4 or 5 swab of the. I'm negative. I'm such a negative person. It's negative. It's negative. So, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Now, what does it mean in regards to myself as a biofield practitioner? If any of you know what biofield tuning is. Welcome to Aquarius, bitches. This frequency has always been the answer. But I'm glad for them new 30-something-year-old astrologers, and they're so crafty and hip on that sort of new age stuff coming in. Good for you kids. Don't say generalizations about conjunction squares. Anyway, point to the video. What have you done? Have you done great things? Have you done great things and gotten rid of ultimately toxic people who probably should have not been on your docket to begin with? I hope so. I cleared out so many acquaintances. Frickin' magical. Because I'm going to bring some woo-woo back in, because you guys, it is true to a certain degree that the more you just declutter, it just allows, right? It's like, oh shit, she's tossing out the baby. Better get her 2 new babies. I mean, yeah, tossing out the baby. Children are precious. Moon conjunct Pluto. So, I hope many of you have absolutely decluttered decluttered your life. You're not even recognizable to people closest to you. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to change. Doesn't matter right or left, your politics, the movement of people, this whole thing. So if you really, really think about the major conjunctions we've had over the last two and a half years, 2.5 years, because if you ultimately think about what Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto and Uranus are doing, it's like reshuffling your tarot deck, right? To the new possibilities of what can be. There ain't no motherfucking reason to burn someone's property down. But it is to happen because I can only imagine those sorts of souls who took on that I'd say immoral responsibility. Somewhere in their contract, I'm sure they'll get their ass bitten pretty bad. Am I moral oral? No. What does it take to be someone who's good enough at heart, daily, right? Lending the kind smile, lending the kind words, but also having the massive boundaries to go, fuck no, sorry, I disagree with you. Kindly. Right? What does it take? That's kind of a beautiful thing because, you have your own bubble, your field, your biofield, and you have to contain it. But you have to bump up to other bubbles because that mixing and blending of other energies talks to your contract, talks to your biofield, and gives it feedback and this and that. And I think that's why I was so bumped. Guys, I just got off work. I'm freaking baking. I think that's why it's so critical. Black on black. As a body worker, like the madness I saw, and yes, I worked through the whole scamdemic. I work with a lot of elderly who deal with autoimmune stuff, RA, what have you, fibromyalgia. And that disconnect, or the distancing, or whatever they called it, it's crazy. I can't imagine on the whole how society was, because I didn't give a shit, and I'm very grateful that my clients trusted me, that I saw them continually. And to not have that contact, and to not have that attention to structure, right, to a set of systems that needs to be addressed by another force, right, by a practitioner. I can't imagine what the body might have gone through. A few of my favorite things, and you kids out there, don't be a messy bitch, right? It's not a joke. This is the 3 things I saw in folks under 35. Hold on. Okay, nobody wants you to look like this. No one. We want you to look like this. I'm not saying put down your damn phone. Don't put down your damn phone. I don't care. But reset. You're a Plutonian. Reset yourself. Get your wings, right? Back. Number 1, the shoulders, right? The chicken head. Hip hop even sings about chicken head, chicken feet, right? Chicken head. Forward head posture, FHP. It's a real thing. Look at that. I know most of you are forced to work from home. I'm sure you have a living room, and I'm sure you have a bathroom. So those are two areas of you could stretch. Third thing, uh, numbness in the arms. I'm too busy. My life is all about these keys here. Your life is not about keys. Your life is not about some weird bitchy boss. Your life is actually about your life. So 10 minutes into this and I totally got off track. What did you do? You can leave it in the comments. I started my own ice cream business. I started walking dogs. Because in order to go forward, you need that ego to create the I. I built a new music library on Apple Music. Share. You guys who still come here that are of the Plutonian ilk, I'd like to hope that you decided to kick some serious ass and not take it anymore. I'm not going to take it anymore. And did something with it. Alright. This was kind of not about astrology. Maybe more a spirit of how Plutonian might have seen all of this, which my Plutonian has not given. And I did what I had to do. And sometimes doing requires helping others, and sometimes doing requires a complete 180 to the south. So, what'd you do?